All right, gang, today we're checking out the Airhas men's barefoot shoes. These are zero drop shoes, meaning they don't have much arch in them. And I went with the dark gray and the gum. Honestly, I'm loving these so much, I might have to go back in for the black and whites. They got a bunch of different color options, but I've been really enjoying these the last couple weeks as I've been testing them out. A couple things to note, they're very flexible, easy to lace up. Once you've got them laced up, you can also just slip them on and off really simple. That's no problem. Again, very flexible, very breathable. It's like a knit material on the outside and rubber sole on the bottom. So whether you're, indoors, you're outdoors, you're gonna be just fine. All right, gang, jumping in a little bit closer and gonna compare to a couple other models that I have. First thing I noticed too about the Airhas, it's got that like reflective strip down on these portions here, which is great. So if you're out doing some night running or jogging or whatever, you can be seen a little more easily by the cars. A lot of breathable mesh material around here, which is great if you have stinky feet. It'll help a little airflow in there. Back here, they've got the loop, which is awesome. You can see both of my other models don't have that, which is a shame because these are meant to be kind of slipped on and slipped off. So if you ever need to, you just, boom, grab them like that. Good to go. Alrighty. Along with the loop right there and with the slipping strategy, you got sort of like this, I don't know what they call it, like a sleeve kind of fit. It feels almost like a sock. A lot of cushion back here too. Hard to tell there, but it's a lot thicker here. Both of these models, this is the white, and this is like a little bit thicker in the back. This is the Lono Flow. There's not much support back there. I'm all for the more minimalist type shoes, but I need a little bit more back here, man. I walk a lot and I walk fast, so I want to make sure we're all good back there. The sole is about what you would expect. It's pretty similar to these other styles too. They all are a little bit textured there. It's not like they're gonna give you tons and tons of traction, so I wouldn't expect these to perform super well on slick surfaces. No shoes are really gonna stand up against that kind of thing. Another really nifty thing too is how easily you can take the insole out and then put it back in. You can do that with any shoe, obviously, and with these ones you can also, but they're both kind of tricky to put back in, I noticed. Once I was testing this one out, I went and tested those, and it was just a lot easier just to pop these in. So when you take this out, if you wanted to do that, that's so that you could get the true barefoot feeling in here. And you can see, looking in there, it still just looks like kind of a regular shoe. It's meant to be worn either way. And then when you want to put it back in, maybe you're really doing a lot of traveling or you're outdoors where it's like rocky or something like that and you want a little more protection, go and pop those bad boys back in there. So Airhas really has that one going for them. This is the dark gray and the gum. Like I said, I think I'm going to go back for a I tend to like simple, but I think I'm gonna go back in for the black and white as well. Those are pretty fresh. Laces work great. Obviously you tie them up, get them where you want, and you can just slide them on and off. These are like my everyday shoes at this point. If I'm doing something that needs, more of a black look, obviously I can do that. But again, I think I might need to get a couple more colors and in these ones, because these are also pretty affordable compared to a lot of them out there. Up top, they got that wide toe box, of course, which is gonna give your toes a little more room to breathe. Those pointy shoes, guys, I know they've been in style for a long time, but they are awful for your feet. Treat your feet better, okay? Get that wide toe box. Now, anytime you see zero drop, this is what they mean. There's no change in height right there. There's no arch and whatnot, because the thought is, if you have an arch in your foot already, then artificially creating an arch with your shoes is just gonna weaken your own natural arch. So instead of doing that, get something that's a little bit flatter and keep those muscles working for you the way they're supposed to. Now, everyone's different, of course. That's just my thoughts. I'm really digging the Airhas, and I gotta say, I think from the Lono Flow and the Whiten, I think these are my new go-tos. These ones are, the Whiten and the Airhas are in a similar price point. For that price point, I'm gonna choose these ones every time. And the Lono Flows, they're a bit more expensive. I think they're made with perhaps slightly more premium material. Honestly, they're not bad. There's nothing wrong with them. But after wearing them both, I think I prefer the way these ones feel. So Airhas has got something going on right over there. So that's good for me. Anyway, hope you guys found that helpful. Have a great rest of your day and treat those feet right. Peace.